Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. For this week, we're going to be doing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition, or just Ultra Deluxe. Anyway, I was supposed to start this at 4:30, but I was very busy running around, and I had to try out the new McDonald Land shake, and we ended up in a conversation about, somehow it turned into, we made McDonald Land OCs. Mine, personally, is called Nightmare McCheese. So feel free to do that, do with that whatever you feel, whatever you so desire. But anyway, so for a little context, I've never played the Stanley Parable. Oh, hold on, let me check the audio real quick. Anyway, so everything sounds good. So yeah, anyway, back to a little bit of context. I never got to play the Stanley Parable when it came out. I really wanted to, but the laptop I had at the time was not strong enough to run it, which is just crazy. But I do remember, oh god, what was that, like 2012 maybe, 2013? I played the demo religiously, over and over. Like, so many times I knew the entire demo backwards and forwards. You know, because stupid child. And I figured, you know what? There's no better time than 15 years after the fact to do it. So why not? So I hope you've enjoyed the office employment ASMR in the background here. It's pretty good. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. I don't know what to expect at all. I know the dude talks to you from the ceiling or whatever. Yeah, but other than that, that's about it. So let's go. That's not ominous at all.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee
He does a very good job.
did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Somebody spray painted his
No one had
monitor.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That's a very loud clock. Anyway. Turn my mouse sensitivity down a bit. That's kind of egregious.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's Nightmare McCheese. Windows 95. Gotta love that. It's a pristine painting. It's a very nice painting. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay quiet as much as I humanly can during the cutscenes and whenever he's talking and shit, but just so you guys can enjoy this as well. So I really open the door. Can't believe we can't go into office 420. Son of a bitch. Me too, Garfield.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So here's the question: do we just should we actually listen to this guy, or should we just not? Let's just go off the rails. Why not?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Shit.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Where's the employee lounge at? That does not look good. Like the employee lounge. Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
You know, I kind of like
Stanley
it.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's so eerie in a way. Like, I know it uses a lot of like
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
it's like DMV simulator. Mm-hmm.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Oh, what?
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Damn. Come on, man. But I do kind of like it. It's really relaxing, honestly.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
No.
When a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
But what if we just lived in here? Like, because there's drinks there. There's fresh oxygen right there. We got plenty of natural light from there. Some soft chairs we could, like, slide together into a bed or something. I think there's a lot of potential with this room. Fresh beverages. Anyway, we'll keep moving, but I do want to come back to here.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him telling me what to do. I was kind of enjoying just kind of staying in there. See, but now I think we're gonna go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Oh.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're just gonna keep doing this. Ooh. Forklift. Wait a minute. Stanley cannot jump. Forklift penalty for jumping off. So what?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Should I jump? I don't know.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
God?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I'm sorry.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. But in his eagerness to he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I almost spit Red
Good
Bull
job,
over my
Stanley.
screen.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Oh no, we're back at the office. What if I just started, like... Can I just do my job without this guy? I don't...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah, we get it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
I'm
missed
not
a
going to
memo.
the fucking meeting room. You can't tell me what to do.
When Stanley came to
no.
a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the
Yeah,
meeting room,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I
just
do
to
really
admire.
like the employee lounge. Oh, this place slaps.
Yes, this room.
This
What
is
a
phenomenal.
beautiful room.
There's
What
even like a
gorgeous,
conversation pit
gorgeous
here.
room. Thank goodness Stanley
It could
had taken
benefit from
this
a little
detour
furniture,
on his
but
way to the
it's not
meeting room.
bad.
Life without having but eager to get back
Yeah,
to business.
yeah,
Stanley
yeah.
took the first open door on his left.
We're not getting back to business. We're gonna keep not listening to this fucking
Stanley
clown.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
On the bright side, I didn't get. Wait, how do we get fined if you fall off? Who gets fined? Does the company get
Look,
fined?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
Curiosity
your trust
definitely
in
killed the
someone
cat
else
on
can
that
be
one.
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What the fuck does that mean? There's nobody else
This
here,
is it,
though.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Did Stanley have a divorce?
She's been waiting.
Oh my god, Stanley did get a divorce. Fuck. Stanley walks into an episode of Divorce Court. What the fuck?
That's her, Stanley.
What?
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
What?
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck is happening? Now I'm really fucking befuddled. Can we just unplug the fucking
As
phone?
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
What?
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
Oh my god.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Oh no!
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice.
Oh,
You actually chose incorrectly.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't
Let me
either.
double check.
Oh,
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
oh my god, he did get a divorce.
In, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
What?
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Stanley's a man of
Wait a
iron
second.
fucking will.
Did I just see...
He's not paying
No,
alimony.
that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
No shit.
You're not Stanley.
Oh,
You're a real person.
oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely
Oh.
ignored even the most basic safety
I'm
protocol
rage baiting
for
God.
real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
What?
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice.
Oh.
It's the best part of being a real
What
person.
the fuck?
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Okay.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real
Fallout.
person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a
It's John
machine that
Fallout.
eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Turn
Or
grasshoppers
he could
into
spend years of
hamburgers.
hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself
Yeesh.
speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
What?
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
A back sack and crack? What?
Excellent.
What?
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Oh.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Probably not.
just remember, that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant,
Oh.
and the feeling should subside.
Okay.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What? I don't even...
Ah, welcome back.
What the fuck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly
in the
informed
OSHA
on good
room?
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So how far can we go until this guy just dies? Is this an interrogation? Huh. Okay. Oh, there's a fence around the thingy now.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Joke's on you, already did that.
The main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
It'd be realistic,
we just need
though.
to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Interesting. So, I wonder... No. Ah, God damn it. No. I refuse to... No. No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to make things worse. I will be damned.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
So, do I take the door on the left to go home, or do... Wait, what? Door on the
Now
left?
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
They didn't account for me having the decision-making skills of a toddler.
No!
Oh.
Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh. Oh, shit. So... I don't want to go that way, though. I really want to see what's gonna happen over here. Sorry, guys, I forgot to install Counter-Strike Source. This is what happens. Alright, fine, we'll listen to the fucking dude. Why not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think Cheers is...
It's ruined.
What the fuck
After
happened?
everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Oh no,
Why?
I ruined his
For
fan
what?
fiction.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
Oh.
Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
I almost kind of
What
feel
am I
bad.
supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
No.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with
okay.
it forever. Reliving its impossibility
God, dude.
forever. I couldn't live that way.
Oh.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
I don't
No,
know.
I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
What? Oh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh. What? What the fuck? Oh shit. What is happening?
Oh, I'm here. I'm
What?
still here.
The
Here in this
fuck?
pile of rubbish. With you.
Oh.
Who thought you were so clever.
I'm sorry?
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I think it's a bit beyond
It's the
that.
only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Oh my god.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
I couldn't help myself.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I'm not Stanley.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm sorry.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, did the game reset, or is this like another layer? We're gonna keep...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We gotta do it. We gotta keep doing it. Oh, he didn't say anything this time. I mean, it's not that bad. I can't go through this door now. Also, if he gave so much of a fuck about his story, why even open...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, fine. You know what? We'll start listening to him, because now I do feel a little bad. I think. Not really. Maybe. Oh, hey, the room's fixed.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Anyway. Can I not go into the broom closet? Did he say go up?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't think I have much of a choice there with that one. Sadly, I cannot jump out the fucking window. Oh. Fancy. Well, it's over here. Nothing. Okay. Some nice chairs, at the very least. Oh. Is this the boss's office? Is he playing Sudoku? The beige pages, not the yellow pages? Can't go there.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
Most
discover
expensive
not an
boss.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
What?
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the
Fucking
code
what?
to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What? I don't think it works.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Is this not the receiver? I ripped this motherfucker off the wall.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Stanley's
You
on
didn't
mute.
mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't do that. Stanley is incapable. Leave Stanley alone.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's
What the
pretty
fuck?
humiliating
What the fuck?
to bring you this far, only
What?
for you
What?
to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
That's a
If you didn't
dog.
want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh,
When Stanley came to a set of
Whoa.
two doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Stanley's in the walls.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is
Oh,
everything all right?
Stanley's just disassociating hard as fuck down there.
It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
Oh my god.
This is more important than you can ever know.
Poor
I
bastard.
need this. The story needs it.
There is no story now.
So, you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
What happened? What?
It's okay, I can wait. You need
Uh.
time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
I don't...
Take as much time as you need.
Oh my god. I don't, Ooh. Oh, we're back in the fucking office again. Okay. Well, why didn't he narrate it this time? Whatever. Well, we'll just keep
All of
going.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We'll just try to do
Stanley
the right
decided
thing.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's go this way.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, we're gonna do this the right way this time. I think. Maybe. Depending on how all this decides to play out.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Too
to
real?
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Quit giving me these options, man. I can't do this. I should not be trusted with willpower. Oh. Ah, yes. Hell. Welcome. Cool. Stanley does not have a flashlight. I am ill-equipped. The fuck?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
How'd this car
He
get down here?
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
But,
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Stanley did
None
not
of it
take
made
his
any
meds
logical
today.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
What?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet
Oh.
when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
What?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I'm in hell.
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh,
and
no.
it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken
Stanley's
up.
having a great
How
time.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest
Don't smoke
question
at
of
work.
them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that
This
I
would make
do and
one
think?
hell of a paintball course.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Holy shit.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
What the fuck is
Stanley
happening?
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now
What?
as he's ever been in his life.
What is happening? What does this
Now, hearing the
mean?
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Well,
He would prove it.
Huh?
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
what the fuck?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
The carbon
He
monoxide
felt the
poisoning?
weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
What in the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am
Poor
real.
guy.
Please, just someone
no.
tell me I am real. I must be
Oh,
real.
shit.
I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who? Who is this?
She woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Wait,
walked
what?
to her place
What
of
the?
work.
What the fuck?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Holy shit.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But
Okay.
then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? What did he die from? Dehydration? Was that an ending? Or, well, I guess if he's dead. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't even...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. You ever experience something so, like, transcendental that it just kind of blows your fucking mind? Yeah. Something like that. It's just, oh my god. Oh. What? 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 But bad things happen if I don't listen to him. Quit putting... Why do you gotta leave? Why do you gotta leave the candy in a trail here for me? I can't help.
New content? What does that mean? New content?
We have to find out. I'm asking you, Chief. I don't fucking know. Oh, looks like we're getting in a minecart. This is not an office job. What the fuck?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Where am I?
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special.
Well,
here,
now hold on.
But I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I'm sure it is. Just give it a minute to warm up.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally.
God damn,
last,
Mr.
it's
Critical.
on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
This might be the only time I've heard him excited for any of the choices I've made. What?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Now hold on.
Awfully tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Well, we're getting there. Hold on. What the fuck?
All right. Let's see. It's the jump circle.
The jump circle. Oh. Finally, some good content. Now this is gaming. Are we gonna run out of jumps though? What if, can I? No, you can't, okay. Oh. Oh. Well, we're out of jumps. Okay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I liked it. I think it was fine. It could have been a little more, but that's not too bad.
Another elevator.
What's wrong with you in elevators?
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Well, now hold on.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
And it's still better than a fucking battle pass.
Just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
It's a loud fucking clock.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
No,
This is
it's
what
fine.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Well,
What do you say, friend?
oh, okay. Sorry. Wait a minute. This isn't right. I can't Mario 64 my ass into that painting. What about... No, okay. It's like the back of a Target.
Psst. Stanley!
What the fuck?
Come over here! In the vent!
What?
I want to show you something!
I don't... That doesn't sound too trustful. Maybe we should just continue this way. I don't know. God, I hate... Oh, man. I'm so bad with decisions, but I... Oh, man. This is... What? Oh, that's a Shrek. What's in the vent? What could possibly be in there? A fan? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? I'm genuinely flabbergasted.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What the fuck? We just gonna... Is this just gonna turn into fucking Castlevania? What the shit?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Parable.
Oh, the waste.
Good times. Wow. Oh man, this is fucking wild. I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh. That's $1. I tripped down memory lane. It's gonna be like that mission in Fallout 3 when you get into the pod. You have to like... Okay. This place makes you want to fall asleep. I do like Memory Lane or whatever the fuck this is called. The Memory Zone. It's like an old British TV show. What the fuck? Oh no! Oh man! That's actually very sad. Oh. Now I'm sad.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay. Oh, what's down here? Memory zone maintenance? Oh, we can't go down there? Okay. I just... Oh my god. Oh, hey, look, it's the lady that found me dead. I remember in the original there was like a baby that you had to keep from going into a fire. Like a long...
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
But what about the jump circle? I like the jump circle. Serious room? I guess in here?
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Not again.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh god.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Stanley Parable episode 2. Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I know it hurts my brain. Absolutely. Not the Steam reviews. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Oh no.
Goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Oh.
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh my.
Like I let these people down.
Oh.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No. It's a good game. It was a really good game.
What's this one got to say?
Oh no.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Oh.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today.
What
and it's
the
always been my motto.
fuck?
I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Okay.
Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, no.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means.
210?
Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there.
Oh.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh, no.
Stanley, the door is gone. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, fuck.
Someone to talk to again. Oh, no. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
I've been sitting here all that time.
Oh, God.
Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talk...
Oh no, we're gonna hit the heat death of the universe here soon.
Hello, it's you.
Oh.
Here again, welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
I'll have some more of it. Did the clock die? The batteries died in the clock. Oh no. Well, no way but forward, I guess. Fuck it. What? What the fuck? Why did the clock fall off the wall?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Wait,
it was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much.
I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm genuinely completely lost. Okay, we gotta... Maybe there's something back here. Can we break the cycle? Please tell me there's a fucking door. Of course. Okay. Shit. Oh, fuck it. We'll go again.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
All these squares make a circle? Oh shit. What's that? What? Pipes are... Oh my... Oh no. Oh, holy fuck. How long have we been here? Oh, shit. Well, maybe if we keep going enough, we'll just loop back around. I think. Oh, fuck. Oh, this isn't good, guys. This really isn't good. Even the fucking pipes are gone now. I just want to go... How fucking long? How long? How much time has passed? Oh no. It's only gonna get worse. Oh, did fucking... Is it nighttime or did like some engineers show up and clean this shit up? Or patch it some more? What the fuck is that? What's that? Oh no! it's Who's running a fucking microwave right now? Oh my god. No. What? What? I think the building sank. Where were we at? We were, Holy shit, guys. What the fuck? What is happening? What happened? Did we skip forward in time so much the world dried up? It looks like we're on fucking Mars now. That's it. There's only one way out of this. Oh. What the fuck? Also, hey to everybody that's watching. Yeah,
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Yeah, hey to everybody that's joined. I'm fucking lost right now. My brain's got through for an entire loop. Holy shit. I don't know if I want to go back to that again. Can we... I don't know what we should do. Do we check out the new content, or... should we... Stop giving me these fucking treats. I can't handle decision making.
Oh good, you noticed my sign.
It's hard to
yes,
fucking
I have
miss.
something very exciting to show you.
I really hope it's jump circle. I really like the jump circle. I can't wait till the Stanley Parable Battle Pass shows up. I like the idea that two dudes were just putting a fence in here and that's where they had to work. Here we go with the fucking elevator again, Metal Gear style.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to
disappointing.
be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to tell. What the fuck? Oh, I think... Oh, is this just 2 in a bunch of different languages? Taste the sequel. Oh. Well,
calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Great. Awesome. Oh. They're back, the 2 doors. Right side of the brain. That's pretty creative. I think my favorite's gotta be this guy. Oh.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features
What
I've been
the
developing
fuck?
for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
Scrum?
concepts,
Scrum?
then surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
That makes sense. I believe that. Who crashed a bus into the fucking building? What are the new features? Do we get jump circle again? What in the motherfuck is this? That thing better not be moving.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket? What the fuck? What is happening? What the I don't... The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That's new. I guess we'll...
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
Perfect
what
button.
do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Okay.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Jim.
Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to
Jimothy.
imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim.
Hopefully there's some
falling
Jims in the
love and
audience.
being heartbroken as Jim,
Oh.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Maybe not this
Do you
Jim.
feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Okay.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, Carl.
Whoa.
Sometimes a person can be too much. I'm putting the Jim button away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Damn it. We got a few. We got some good Jims though. Got a few good Jims out of that. Now I feel too much like Jim. Honestly. Jim. Now this is gaming. Please no screech.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Jim. Oh, nice carpeting. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, it sounds like that old noise whenever your phone would be going off near a computer speaker. Let's play this. Oh, jump circles back. Oh, hold on, we gotta see the reassurance bucket. We have got to see what's going on there.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal, and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Let's see, I'm pretty geeked right now. I'm tweaking kind of hard. Let's see what the bucket does.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Thank you very much.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Bucket is cracked.
Await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I can't wait till we get the reassurance bucket in the rest of the game. Do I have to keep the fucking bucket, or... I guess I probably should.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I guess we gotta go see what the infinite hole is talking about. God, that's fucking creepy. It's that shrimple. Oh, we really gotta see this? That way or this way? Maybe into this door over here?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I don't know. I think Happy 12th Birthday Stepneys.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh.
Get Well Someday it is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll just continue on then. Oh, they got merch.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. This is a nice bucket, though. I really like the bucket. The merch booth goes fucking crazy. Alright, well let's go see what this monstrosity up here is talking about. It really is that shrimple. Can you find them? Not that. Whoa! We're not finding them.
Collectibles. Now
My
it's
bucket.
a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
It's like that background
You simply
and
collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
oh my god, that's cursed. Oh my god, that's genuinely fucking disturbing. Oh, nice. 1 out of 6, guys. We did such a good job. What the fuck? Oh god, please, no more.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What? Oh my god. Okay, we gotta see what the infinity hole is talking about. If it's anything like the bucket, I think we're in for a really good treat. Stanley Parable 2 is coming along really well.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. No, we're not doing this. Do we have to jump down the fucking infinity hole? Or do we just leave? Curiosity's really gonna kill this fucking cat. Multiple times. Help me, bucket. Save me. Can I use the bucket like a parachute? You see, Isn't it wonderful?
Oh yeah, that's
One
phenomenal.
Of my ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Okay.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can
teleport
continue
button?
onward. Great.
Oh.
Now, I'm very excited to show
Okay.
you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I can't wait to see him. What the fuck is this, dude? This is so something. Also, hello to everybody that just joined. I don't know what to think anymore. My brain's genuinely fried from this. Oh my god. Oh, sweet. Free and new and easy achievements. That's what I wanted. That's for me. I'm so glad I'm still carrying this fucking
Now,
bucket.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
No.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
It's a fucking
You
particle
see, you'll come
accelerator.
to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Oh.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel.
Okay.
To at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay. I don't understand. Do we leave or... Okay, fuck it. I guess we're just leaving then. Stanley is not impressed with the achievement machine. Hate to say it. I hate to be the one to break it. Let's go this way.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, the jump circle's back. I'm glad that made a reappearance.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the
They
jump
don't
circle.
reload?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Okay. What the fuck? What? Let's just... Oh, we can't leave yet? Okay. I'm just in a stupor, really. Epilogue, decorations. Did we miss something back here? I don't know. We seen the gym button. The gym button was a resounding success. Okay, there's the Muth bird screenshot. Did we go through there? Oh no, we did not. I don't think we did. Oh, that's right. This was the balloons. Okay. Oh, did I just fucking lose myself? I think I did. This bucket is truly resounding, though. That was the collectibles. The exit. I wanna... Let me leave. Can I please leave? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. This is so
All right.
surreal.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Fuck. Okay. Phantom Pain. Oh. The fuck? Are we in the war
Stanley,
room?
What do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. Holy sh... Who fuck? Who farted?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's Sort of. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
But there's the bucket.
I
No,
wanted
the buckets
more
are
than
good.
anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No
love
matter
it.
how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
But they're together.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
What is it?
I can take the original Stanley Parable and
the
simply,
fuck?
well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
I don't see the
Would it
vision
possibly
here.
work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh. Okay. That was good. That was really good. I think he did a phenomenal job on that. It's very tasteful.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Why,
And
happened to the
Stanley
building?
was happy.
Is that the new intro?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh, it's the second one.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
What the fuck
Something
is it?
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Okay.
No one had showed up
There's
to
the
give him
fucking balloons.
instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Get well someday.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Alright. Oh, there's the bucket! Can we...
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I had to. The bucket's back. We're so back. This is... Now this is pod racing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
At least we got our bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
This
indication
is-
of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire
Dumpster
if not
fire?
for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Me too, man.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the
All
dark
hail the
clouds of
bucket.
confusion
All
and
hail the
chaos.
bucket.
It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Okay.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Spiritually?
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
It's the only one that makes sense. Don't worry, we have our safety bucket. We'll be fine. Oh, there's the collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Sometimes that
You
is the
can't buy
reward.
that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
Oh.
So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these.
When are we getting the Stanley amiibo? Okay. Alright. Oh. It's so much, it's like genuinely making my brain tired. It's just, oh my god, it's so good.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I don't think it will be. So what if Stanley has to take a piss? Sorry, Bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
The bucket's telling me to not go that way. To freedom, Bucket. To freedom. We're not doing that bullshit.
This passageway had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Not as long as I have the bucket. It's not possible.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
The bucket is a bad friend and it's telling me to do this?
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I fear nothing as long as I have my bucket. Valhalla awaits. Save me, bucket. Oh. Oh. Bucket, please. Protect this bucket. Oh no. Oh,
As
God.
the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise,
Oh,
Stanley
fuck.
reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
No.
To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself. And he
The
sort
bucket
of
would never
kicked
let this
himself for
happen.
wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
No. No. It's bucket time.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
What?
As Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
What?
the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
No. What? What the fuck?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
The bucket's still here.
It's true that all
Oh no, it
buckets
is
are
gone.
radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
No. You to the what? Oh. Please tell me we get a funeral for the bucket. I genuinely started growing
Can you
attached
see
to it.
how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
What? I don't think that's 25. bucket with 2 handles. What? Its biblical greed sickens me. Be gone. Oh, the first bucket. The Inferno bucket? You're lucky I can't get a hold of that, or Stanley would become too powerful. What the fuck?
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
What the fuck?
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Remember when I said all hail the bucket? I meant it. I meant every part of it. I don't know what to do. Just kidding, I do. Oh? What?
But there is something we can do.
For fuck's
Something we
sakes.
can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What? No.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
No.
Don't reset the game.
What?
Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only
sorry.
we let Stanley die together. The bucket should take his place as ruler, as leader,
oh, hail
as
the
commander
bucket.
of a new world, a new vision.
New bucket order! The bucket and Stanley have become one. As it was intended from the beginning of time.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
What? Oh, hey, the bucket's back. Do we take the... Yes.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Don't make me make decisions, man. You don't want this? Oh my god. I can't help myself. Okay. So, I have to use the restroom. I will be right back. Enjoy the soothing sounds and sights of this wonderful bucket. I will be right back.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Okay, I am back. Are we all enjoying the bucket? Good. Good. Anyway, let's continue. Fuck this guy, we're not listening to him. Bucket knows what's right to do.
Way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Also,
telling
hello to
him
everybody
that
that
the
just joined.
employee lounge was simply the place
Enjoy the
to
bucket.
be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better than the meeting room?
Absolutely.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
All hail the bucket.
No, never mind.
Oh.
The bucket was wrong.
No. That's
Stanley
not
took
possible.
the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
We're not doing that. The bucket never steers us astray. Fuck that. Let's go this way.
No,
Said the bucket.
Oh,
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
you got it, bucket. We'll do it. Whatever you say.
Said the bucket.
Oh,
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley
Okay.
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
No.
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
okay. Well, yeah, because the bucket's never wrong.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
It's quite light in
Stanley
here.
once again obeyed blindly.
And I will, because it's a bucket. Oh,
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
You
Pick
got
up
it,
the
bucket.
phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
we follow the bucket blindly in this household.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Well, we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna keep going into here. And I apologize for my dogs barking. It is in fact their dinner time. And I do have a bit of a cold. Oh, the bucket. Okay. Come on, Mr. Bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
What? No, the bucket would never lead me astray. See, it's already at work. Take your bucket to work day. Okay, let's go back home, Mr. Bucket.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To
No.
see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
We're just gonna take it back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
But maybe there's more to it than that. Don't listen to the loud man. Let's go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's
Oh.
still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. His stupid hunk of metal.
Don't call him that. Yeah, that's right.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
We only need the
From
bucket.
now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
I do. Come on, Mr. Bucket.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
That sounds great, Mr. Bucket. Let's do that.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's not just a bucket.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
It's Stanley's bucket. Great idea.
Oh no. I'm having
Whoa.
feelings. For the bucket.
Whoa.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Whoa.
Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket,
You can't have my
less
bucket?
confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome
Freaky
situation.
bucket.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No, fuck
Give it to
you.
me. Give
No.
me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it.
No.
Give it to me now.
Ah.
Or I'll...
Oh. If he took my bucket, so help me God. Okay. I'm not leaving the bucket. Where's the
All of
bucket
his
at?
co-workers were gone.
Fuck them
What could it
coworkers.
mean?
We just need the bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The
Come on,
confusion
bucket.
and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley
Life's
hugged
just
the
better with a
tightly
bucket.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Don't worry, bucket. We're getting out of here. That's it. That's our only goal now, is to escape with the bucket. It's raining. Well, good thing we have a bucket. What? 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 Okay. Okay. Broom closet. Oh. Oh, this...
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No, fuck
You
you.
can feel that, can't
Nope.
you? The aura of jealousy?
No.
It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Broom closet can go fuck
I
itself.
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Confused, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I'll be
I
damned.
know how hard it must be.
You're damn right.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
You got that right?
You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
I'd sooner fucking die than give up this
Calling now,
bucket.
it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to
Motherfucker.
resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are truly deep and lasting friends.
You son of a
That your
bitch.
relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless
Oh my
that
God.
you feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate
I would
object
never.
which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
No.
Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it.
Fuck you.
Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah. This is my bucket. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Without me, my bucket is
Okay,
useless.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Oh,
There.
Yeah.
Now it's settled.
Nice.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
yeah. Yeah, what he said.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Come on, bucket. We're gonna put you over the head of the boss and then kill him like it's in Skyrim.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed
Fuck
by
is
the weight
that
of this
noise?
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an
Is there a
emotional
hurricane
dumpster fire,
happening?
if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
That's right.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light
Is there a fucking
pierce
helicopter
the dark
landing
clouds of
outside?
Confusion and chaos.
Nightmare
It would
McCheese is
be
here.
with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it.
That's right.
The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket
The
that
bucket
he didn't
is
notice
forever.
the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
Stanley cannot play the piano. Oh.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly
The bucket guides our minds and our hearts. The bucket says to go down. Come on, bucket. Every problem can be solved with the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Don't be scared, bucket. We got this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oh. Don't worry, we got the bucket. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, this is like genuinely fucking creepy.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen
the
anything
fuck
like
is
this,
happening?
and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Fuck. Okay. Let's just keep moving. As long as we have our bucket. Fuck
Was
this
the
place.
bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
No,
Had
it would
the
never.
bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to?
No, no,
What
no.
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
He would never
These
lead us
questions
astray.
raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
It's not possible.
No! He
What?
screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Trust no one but the bucket.
But here was the proof.
What?
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Fuck.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Yeah.
Two best
Yeah.
friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
What? What, oh, maybe we should go there. Hell yeah. Nobody will stop us, bucket. Down with
When
the
at last
system.
they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place.
That's
and
right.
to everything it stood for.
You're goddamn right.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done
Oh.
it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Yeah!
And was now mere moments away.
Hell yeah.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
Admirable
Both of them
dreams.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
I think that's a great
True,
idea.
it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
What? What? What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
No.
Was Stanley
Don't do this to
and the
me.
bucket not about to be freed?
No. You fuck.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
No.
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face.
Don't make me get rid of
This
the bucket.
building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself
shit.
recognized the incredible calming presence of
Also,
the bucket.
hello to everybody that
Needed
just
the
joined.
soothing warmth
All
of
hail the bucket.
Would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
What?
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
No.
Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my
Yeah.
bucket with me, right? I'll be okay.
That's all that
won't I?
matters.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
If anything bad genuinely happens to this bucket, I will be destroyed. Easily. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. Come on, bucket. We're getting out of here. For real this time. Oh. Oh, these fucking things. Smiley, please. What? What? Oh, do we actually have to collect all these fucking things? CSI collectibles. So what happens if we give up the bucket? Should we? No, I can't bring myself to do it. Come on,
Coming to a
bucket.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket
No.
walked upstairs to the boss's office.
We're not doing that.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Would be foolish.
And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
He couldn't be
maybe
crazy.
I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held
The
the bucket
companion
close,
bucket?
yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort.
What?
And that's when Stanley realized,
Oh no.
this isn't my bucket.
Yes, it is.
The normal, everyday
No,
bucket.
no.
Someone
It has
else's
property of
bucket,
Stanley on it.
perhaps. How
No.
did I end up with someone else's bucket?
Oh, no.
This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Fuck.
And indeed, now he noticed the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
Oh, no.
Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Where's the bucket?
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Where's the bucket?
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room,
Oh,
passing by
hell
one
no.
bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had
Oh,
to
no.
find the bucket. He had to return to his old
no.
friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity.
That's
And then
right.
suddenly,
We're coming, bucket.
he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
What?
The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful.
What?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Oh, what? Stanley ate the bucket.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and walked to her place of work. But on
She's
this
holding the bucket
particular
now?
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and
No.
free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It
No.
could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
No.
How cruel the world can be, Mary O thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
If
Of course,
no.
she had no time
I'm
for this.
genuinely
There
sad.
were
I kind of
many
miss the
confusing
bucket.
problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
What's a man without his bucket?
To herself,
Nothing.
"My life kicks ass." She backflipped all the way to work.
Okay. What? What? I don't know what to do. How do we? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. Do we?
All of his co-workers were gone.
I don't know.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Okay,
room. Perhaps
here's what we're gonna
somebody missed
do.
a memo.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're taking the bucket this time, but we're gonna try to leave it in the broom closet. I think because it won't let the bucket leave. But
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I'll be damned if we don't interact with this bucket anymore.
Alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
That's right. That's right.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I don't remember which way. Oh fuck. Is it this way or was it? I think it was this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Or maybe we did take the wrong turn.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
It's
was
never
this
wrong.
better than the meeting room?
It's never
Yes,
wrong.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The bucket is
No,
phenomenal.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Hell yeah.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
But we're getting out of here, bucket. Fuck this guy. He can't tell us what to do.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I
Uh-oh.
knew you'd find this place eventually.
What? What? What the fuck?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
No.
It's this bucket you're
No.
carrying around everywhere.
No, you can't make me get rid of it.
Isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
I like
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
No.
Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
I like the
Yes,
bucket.
I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
No.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
I only want
We
the
could
bucket.
Make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
I don't want that. I want more bucket. Give me more bucket. We only want the bucket here. This fucking broom closet. No. Fucking scary ass baby.
Whee! Line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Hell yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
I don't like the Adventure
But if we
Line.
want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No. I can't do that. I would sooner die than give up this fucking bucket. Cold dead body. Just keep following the adventure line. It'll never steer us wrong. Oh, oh,
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
I don't like this one.
This is the bucket.
Oh no! I don't want to. No.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley
No.
Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well fleshed out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No. I'm not
Can
doing
you
that.
guess what the bucket destroyer does?
Ruins my fucking
Surely you don't
life.
need me to spell it out for you.
I can't
Go
do
ahead
that.
now, Stanley.
No.
Say goodbye to the bucket.
No.
And then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No, fuck you. It's not happening. Turn off. How do I turn this off?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer,
I don't want
you'd
it.
see that
I
its
don't want it.
desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance
I don't like Bucket
that it's
Destroyer.
really like 10 personality traits.
No.
What other object in this game can you even say that about?
I don't like it.
Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans
Nothing.
will be clamoring for
Nobody
after
wants that.
this. Okay, the bucket destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer
No.
until you crush that damn bucket.
I have to crush my damn hands instead.
Do it, the fans, Stanley.
No.
Give the fans
No.
what they want. Hurry.
No! Ah! The bucket destroyer.
The bucket destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Awesome. Fucking. Holy shit, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to deal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means we need the
Stanley
bucket.
decided to
Nothing
go to
else
the meeting.
matters.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Here's the question. Do we get rid of the bucket to the broom closet? Or... You know what? We're gonna... No, that can't happen.
This was
We're not
the
doing
right
that.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley
There's got to be a
felt
way
the
out of here with this
bucket
fucking
calling to
bucket.
him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
No.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out
The
to be
bucket's
correct?
never
Was
wrong.
this
The
blurred?
bucket's never
Never
wrong.
mind.
The bucket's never
bucket was
wrong.
wrong.
The bucket's never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Well, what's back here? Or was... Oh, that was the way we came from. Never mind.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
What? Oh.
You see? I feel it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Marvelous.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
Thank you.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
I need this sticker in real life. I will
Coming
put it
to a
on the back
staircase,
windshield of my car.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Bad things happen if we go down, so let's listen to him. Maybe we shouldn't though. Decisions. Oh, is this a new room? The fuck? What? Oh no! What? Business strategy? No. No. What's this? Oh. Where the fuck are we? It just goes deeper. Let's go up. I'm thinking we should go up. Up, up, and away with the bucket. Yeah. Bucket gaming. This music kind of slaps, I can't even lie. Holy shit, how tall is this building? What? What? Is there words in the music? The elevator music? What? What? Don't copy me. Okay. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. That didn't fucking go anywhere. Down. Down, I say. Down! Wait, what the fuck? I don't understand. I'm befuddled.
Stepping into his manager's office,
What?
Stanley was once again stunned.
Was I supposed to
discover
wait
not an indication
in the
of
elevator?
human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
What is this?
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always.
That's right.
The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
284. But no.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh. There's gotta be a way to get out of here with this bucket. I'll be damned. We could just hide back here forever. Until Stanley inevitably dies of starvation. I feel like an idiot just stumbling through this entire facility with a bucket. How do I detonate the facility?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, what if...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Nothing good. Nothing good. I missed the bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
Oh no.
As Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
oh no.
it that
The bucket's
everything was
crying. We get no.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the
There's no
bucket
way.
been told to do things
The bucket
it
is
didn't wish to do?
iron-willed.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Man, I don't know. What's over here? No. Well, there's numbers on the wall, like 5. Like the DEF CONs. What did these do? These have to do something, right? What am I missing out here? I'm missing something. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on the power, and then we're gonna come back here, and we're gonna see what happens. Maybe, just maybe, we can keep the bucket. And if we can't keep the bucket, then I'm going to puke.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Oh no!
Stanley gasped with horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
Oh no!
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley
Bastard.
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh, silly birds.
Silly. The control buttons became active again.
Let's go. Eagles or swans? Oh, eagle. Oh, that's a parrot.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls
they're so
were only a
foolish. Those ones are pretty. I
to
think I've seen those in my backyard before.
Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands. The one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
It's a goose!
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Oh, that's great.
Flipping through live streams of the silliest products imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
It does not get better from here.
Was happy.
Peek. Oh my god, I love owls. Peek, peek, peek. Oh, I kind of wanted to look at the rest of the silly birds. Sigh. What? Wait a minute. What? What the fuck? Is this ringing?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
What? Call that bitch back, Stanley. We can't stand for this. Oh. Uh-oh. whoops. I didn't know I could turn that off. Get well someday. Eventually. Not today, not tomorrow, someday. Oh, I see. That's for the... But... I feel like we did all the endings with the bucket. We can't... What? Hold on.
Where are we going today? Stanley just smiled.
Yeah, that's right.
Anywhere they went together.
It doesn't even matter.
Fine with him.
The bucket's great. Alright, bucket. Oh. Hard to work, huh? We're hardly working. Hey, yuck.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting.
We're getting out of here.
But Stanley had
We're breaking the loop.
Calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And
Die is the place to be.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better than the meeting room?
So we can't
Yes,
fill the
Stanley
bucket
thought to
with
himself.
Pepsi?
Yes, perhaps it truly was.
What the fuck?
How insightful the bucket.
Who turned my soda machine into leather? What the fuck? What? Okay.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Bucket was never wrong.
Stanley
You were
took the
wrong?
door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good,
Said the bucket.
I don't like your
now
attitude,
ride the
Bucket.
lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
Wait a
why or
minute.
how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh. I didn't think that would actually work. I don't have a key card. I have a bucket. What's more important? Let's keep going this way. Um, 2v1. How the fuck are we? Oh, we really did it.
Stop.
Hmm?
Look there on the wall. You see? There's
What?
a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
You bastard.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
No,
here?
no, that's not cool.
What
Stop
if the
that.
problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't.
Fuck you, look at the sticker. I know exactly what this is.
Explain a lot about your behavior
Let me
up to
out.
this point, which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
What?
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
What?
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, stand
Oh.
in here for a moment.
I don't want to go in there. I don't... No, nothing good's gonna happen from in here. Is it a
Now
game
then,
show?
I'm going
Oh.
to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
It's America's
Okay,
favorite
let me
game show. Okay, I'm ready.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Can I phone a friend?
Correct.
Oh,
It is a hologram
What?
bucket, not an actual bucket.
damn. I'm good. I'm so good.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Gotta go with no again. Oh
Correct.
my god.
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket,
Yes.
not an actual bucket.
Oh my god, I'm so good. Alright, come on. Hurry this up. It's too easy.
3. Is this a bucket?
This one has to be the trick.
Correct.
Yes!
This is a bucket.
Yes! I'm the... Listen, guy. I'm...
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
What? What? I don't... Double Jeopardy round, Something's telling me to say yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth.
You can attach a bucket to him.
How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I thought it was a trick question. I thought maybe he was going to be like, oh, it's a holographic of a tractor, but it's actually a truck.
Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect.
What?
This is a bucket.
What? Huh? No.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Where? No. There's no bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
Thank
of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket.
Yes.
Wait. When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think?
No.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes, without a doubt. No doubt in my mind.
I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yes.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
No, no.
But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
Don't you dare. Oh my god, don't you dare.
Okay. Here we go.
No. No. Stop.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Everything was a bucket.
Disappeared. Wait. Was everything a bucket?
Oh.
Every single thing in the game?
Yeah, I was right.
Oh my god, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Oh,
this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue.
Thank
but
you.
It doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
You better.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket.
Okay.
And if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
For me,
All
it's
right,
frying my
here we go.
brain. Let's go. Here we fucking go again. Now what? What do you want?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately.
I can't.
And cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I'm too smart for that. Beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. This bucket has gotten me into some shit. Oh, what's this? Oh, the computer moved. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
That's right. Is that solitaire? I think it is. A hardy bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chin.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
There is no meeting room.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind.
I refuse to believe that there's no way to leave without the bucket.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Chat, can we leave with the bucket? Is that possible? Or no? Oh, man, I don't want to lose.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
But
go to the
why
cargo
is there
lift.
key cards? What?
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
What is that?
It should have
Hey,
alarmed him, of
hey.
course, because buckets can't.
There's a Stanley
Stanley
collectible.
chose not to think about
How do
this
we get?
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly
No,
did
shut up.
whatever the bucket asked.
How do we get to that? How do we get to that vent? Is there... Okay. Maybe there's a vent down here that'll connect.
No, stop. Look there
Son
on the
of a
wall. You see,
bitch.
there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
Okay.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually
Everything's a
don't
bucket.
know what
We've
is
decided
a
this.
bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
Let me out.
Which
Let me
is
out.
True.
Let
Well,
me out.
I think we have to do something about it.
No.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't
Okay.
a bucket.
If we get to the bucket game, we're gonna tell him that nothing is a bucket ever, including him.
Now then, I'm going to run you
No, you
through
won't.
some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether
I
or
wonder
not the
if-
thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
God damn it. So what? I think I did 2 no's and a yes last time. Let's
Is
just keep
this
going.
a
No.
bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Yes. Huh? No.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
And I think this is the one I said yes to. Like I'm pretty certain. So what happens if I say no?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No. There is no buckets.
Incorrect.
Oh.
This is a bucket.
Oh, holy shit, I did get that right last time. Aside from the tractor part. Here we fucking go again.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Mm-mm.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
Too
Thank
easy?
you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Where does he get so many tractors from?
Is this a bucket?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Wait. What? Okay.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I couldn't use both hands.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now
we're getting cryptic.
Adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
No.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we get it. We're well aware that everything's a bucket.
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
See?
Yes,
World's
I
at
actually
peace
feel much more
once
at ease
again.
right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person.
Maybe I should
All
hit
right,
my boss with
here
this
we
at
go.
work tomorrow. I feel like that would really fuck his day up, and it would be really funny. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how
Phone's not
hard
ringing
Stanley
this time.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No. We're breaking the cycle. We're breaking the habit. Not again. What the fuck? The input computer's gone. And the music changed. Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye. Beep boop. Oh, it's over here. Let's turn that off. Save power. Nobody's using them, it's just wasting electricity. The balloon's working.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just run it straight, maybe. Maybe this will fix the timeline. That's right, the vent. We gotta get these fucking collectibles. I keep forgetting about them. God damn it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm not going down there. Oh. The pooper. Mm-hmm.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
I think I like that one
Another
too.
Stanlerine under your belt.
Let's go. Okay, so, but there was that one in that main room with the ladder and the thing. How do we get to that? What does this fucking elevator do? That's... It has to go somewhere, right? Or maybe not. No, we already tried up. Let's go down. Down. Maybe this genuinely doesn't fucking go anywhere. Is it just a pretend elevator? What if we... No, because that calls the elevator. I don't know. I don't know. Stanley, lead a confusing life.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
What was the
this.
code?
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Too smart.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
The boss can't outsmart an
He
idiot.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What if we go back? No. I think we made a wrong turn. I don't know.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But what if we don't do that?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
But what if there's Stanlerines down here?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
We're not doing that. Maybe we should. I don't know.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Death without the bucket is a scary one. Tech? Oh. Whap! Into the pit. Oh no, I don't have the bucket this time.
As the machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
I think that would still
So
hurt.
he resigned
Probably a
and
lot.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Until Stanley gets superpowers and jumps down there. What? No way. It actually just...
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
But
when every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? What? No. No. We can fix this. We can fix this. Let's leave? Leave? Oh. Oh. It's very clean. Probably smells good in here, if I had to guess. Or maybe it smells like a lot of stale air. Guess that's fair. Is that real? Is that a real thing? There's no way. That's that fucking phone again. What the fuck? It's like the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay. This also sort of reminds me of the museum in Modern Warfare 2. What the fuck is this? The countdown room? Oh. Where the fuck are we at? For context, guys, I have never played this before. I don't know what any of this is telling me.
Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then.
Okay. How do we leave? Do we... The sequel is now paused? Oh, that's right. A while back. How long have we been here? What is happening? Is there a way out? Zending? Zending? What is Zending? What? I don't know. I don't know what do. We might just have to start again. I don't know. How do we didn't get all the Stanleyans, or Stanleys, or whatever the fuck they were called. The mini stands. I don't know where to go. I'm scared. What is going on here? I don't like this. I don't like what's not happening. I can't go out that way. What the fuck? Is this the end? Is this it? I mean, those were the credits. But how do we get back to where we were? I don't understand. Also, I really like these paintings. This one specifically. They're all very nice, but for some reason I really like that one. Anyway. What do you guys think? Oh, the fuck, the door's gone. I think this is it. Guys, I think this was it. Well, for the sequel, that is. I think there's a lot that I missed. Like, honestly. I know we didn't collect all the stands, the mini stands. And it's just recently dawned on me that this was only the extra content section, and we never actually played the original, which I never played. Whoops. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it here though. Because I have to get ready for bed and get ready for work in the morning. Ew, much like Stanley here. But anyway, thank you. Huge thanks to everybody that showed up. it's been a really good time. Had a lot of good things happen this stream. Truly thanks to all of you for making it not feel completely a waste of my time. It's fun either way, but it's really fun whenever people get to experience this fucking madness with me. But anyway, so everybody have a good night or a good day wherever you're at in the world. We'll be back. We'll probably be back. We're gonna be uploading more throughout the weeks, and we're trying to do a big video every Friday, and then I'm probably just gonna stream like Saturday or Sunday, whatever happens. And this was just always a game that I've wanted to play, and well, luckily for us, there's still plenty more to do. So anyway, that's enough of my spiel. Everybody have a great day, have a great time. And yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Peace. If you liked watching this, feel free to subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. So we're gonna keep playing this. We'll probably play some other weird shit too. I really like these walking simulator style games where just weird shit happens. But anyway, peace and have a